Hello there, bienvenidos, welcome. Gracias, it's so good to see you again. I hope you remember me. I'm Mr. Carrillo, remember? I've done some lessons before. And today, they asked me to bring my mariachi. So this is what I do besides teaching, right? Every weekend we do this. This is mariachi. The name is Mariachi Tradicional. And I want to get you guys just started and with a lot of energy. Vamos a empezar con mucha energía. Levántense y van a bailar con nosotros, ¿ok? Muchachos, la negra. ¡Chale bonito!
Negrita de mis pesares, ojos de papel volando, negrita de mis pesares, ojos de papel volando, a todos diles que sí, pero no les digas cuando así me dijiste a mí, por eso vivo penando. Cuando me traes a mi negra que la quiero ver aquí, con su rebozo de seda que le traje de Tepic.
Thank you. We have an audience here. Gracias. Tenemos audiencia. Pues bienvenidos otra vez. Gracias. This is it's gonna be for a Friday or Fun Friday. Le decimos Fun Friday. We're filming like 2 weeks before, so you know. So bienvenidos al viernes de fiesta, ¿verdad? Dijimos el viernes de fiesta. Y esta vez no vamos a usar intérprete porque esta música es muy versátil, es muy tiene muchos partes, muchos lados, ¿verdad? So, si quieren buscar las canciones, las pueden buscar en el YouTube, todos los títulos de las canciones, se los vamos a mandar en la información que va adjunta a la clase del día. Entonces, quiero introducir a los muchachos del mariachi. Allá al final tenemos Mr. Can you say your name?
David Valdez.
Can you say where you're from? Oh, can you hear him or no? Yes. His name is David Valdez. Sorry, I just realized he doesn't have a mic. It's okay.
My name is David Valdez. I'm from Española, New Mexico.
And he plays the trumpet. Yeah, Española in the house, huh? Very nice. Next, a ver.
Hola, mi nombre es Daniel Villa, soy de Parral, Chihuahua, México. Toco la trompeta también.
Puro Chihuahua. Trompeta. Moni?
My name is Monica Trujillo, and I'm from right here in Albuquerque, New Mexico. I'd also like to give a shout out to Chamisa Elementary, where I'm a teacher, so yay.
Bienvenidos. Chamisas in the house, ¿verdad? Muy bien.
Hola, buenos días. Mi nombre es José Santiago, and I'm also from here, from Albuquerque, New Mexico, and I play the violin with Mariachi Tradicional.
Gracias. And you know who I am, right? Mr. Carrillo. In the outside world, I have a nickname. They call me Chino. That's, because when I used to have hair, it was long. Y era curly. Y curly quiere decir chino en español, ¿verdad? Es una de las palabras que decimos. Next, we have Larry.
I'm Larry Martinez. I am from here, Albuquerque, New Mexico. I play vihuela with Mariachi Tradicional.
Muy bien, gracias. So, ya, muchachitos y muchachitas, lo que hacemos con el mariachi, la mayoría de nosotros tenemos trabajos, ¿verdad?, durante la semana. Y el fin de semana, esto es lo que hacemos. Tocamos en restaurantes, en fiestas privadas, hacemos bodas, quinceañeras, hasta funerales, hacemos de todo, ¿verdad? Y es algo que es la vida del mariachi, la vida del músico de mariachi. And that's what we do, you know. I teach, I remember. Shout out to my students. Dolores González, Elementary. Los extraño, I miss you guys. A ver si poco pronto ya regresamos a que podamos estar en la escuela haciendo música con ustedes. And yes, esto es lo que hacemos el fin de semana, todos los fines de semana. Y ahora, como está la situación con el virus, pues no estamos haciendo en realidad nada, ¿verdad?
Muy poco.
Muy poco. Y just so you guys know, we're keeping the social distancing thing. We're kind of like in a curve here, para que sepan que estamos aquí. Ahorita nos lavamos las manos y todo. Pero vamos a seguir con más música, muchachos. ¿Qué le parece?
Muy bien.
Muy bien, muy bien. La malagueña.
Qué bonitos ojos tienes debajo de esas dos cejas, debajo de esas dos cejas. Qué bonitos ojos tienes. Ellos me quieren mirar, pero si tú no los dejas, pero si tú no los dejas, ni siquiera salerosa. Besar tus labios quisiera, besar tus labios quisiera, malagueña, salerosa, y decirte, niña hermosa. Oh, yeah. Si por pobre me desprecias, yo te concedo razón, yo te concedo razón. Si por pobre me desprecias, yo no te ofrezco riquezas, te ofrezco mi corazón, te ofrezco mi corazón.
salerosa. Besar tus labios quisiera, besar tus labios quisiera, malagueña, salerosa, y decirte, niña hermosa. Como el candor de una rosa. ¡Olé! Sí, señor. Gracias, gracias. Thank you. We hope you're enjoying just as much as we are over here. Estamos pasándola muy suave, ¿verdad? Está un poquito caliente aquí, no sé por qué. A lo mejor nomás soy yo porque estoy sudando. Okay.
Nervioso.
Muy bien, sí, pues ahora vamos a hablar de cuánto tiempo hemos estado tocando, porque pues todos venimos de diferentes lugares y diferentes historias. Quiero preguntarles a los muchachos para que ustedes sepan cuánto hemos estado tocando nuestro instrumento de mariachi. So I want to ask we'll start with you. How long have you been playing the trumpet?
I've been playing since the year 2001. I started when I was in the 7th grade in Española under the direction of my uncle Alfonso Trujillo.
Yeah.
And I've been playing mariachi ever since.
Can you hear him? Yeah? No? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Redo.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. I've been playing since 2001. I started playing mariachi in the 7th grade under the direction of my uncle Alfonso Trujillo in Española. And I've been playing ever since.
Yes, very nice. Yeah, thank you. Daniel?
Yo empecé a tocar a otros instrumentos más joven, pero la trompeta tengo tocando aproximadamente unos 27 años. Ya bastante con mi papá, Juan Villa, en Parral, Chihuahua.
Wow. Bonnie?
Can't believe you asked me this because it's going to tell everybody my age. But I've been playing violin for 35 years. I was classically trained to begin with, and I've been playing mariachi violin for 26 years now.
26. Wow, that's a long time.
I'm really old.
We won't talk about age. I'm probably the oldest in the group. Anyways, I've been playing professionally here in Albuquerque for 38 years now, coming up next week, in fact. And I first started playing the vihuela and the guitar. Later on, I played trumpet, which I still do. And I've been playing the violin since I was 14, which was, I won't say how many years ago. So, a long time, yeah.
Muy bien. Y yo he estado tocando el guitarrón y medio cantando desde el 96. So that's what, 24 years? 24 years, 24 años que tengo tocando mariachi. El guitarrón y tocando y cantando un poquito ahí. Larry?
I've been playing the vihuela for about 25 years. I first started playing with my grandfather, his group, Los Reyes Albuquerque,
Yeah.
if anyone knows that out there. I first started with him and gradually moved up to other groups and ultimately ended up with Mariachi Tradicional.
Muy bien. I would like to send a shout out to the Martinez family. His grandpa, his name was Don Roberto Martinez, very well known around the whole state here. Él tuvo el mariachi Los Reyes del Albuquerque since the 60s, no? 60s, yes. And until how many years ago that he passed away? About 8 years ago. Una persona, hermosísima persona, el señor, buen músico, y toda la familia Martínez, tenemos el privilegio de todavía tenerlos. El papá de él se llama Lorenzo Martínez, la prima Sheila Martínez, que es mi prima también, mutual, el tío Rob. Bueno, toda la familia, todos son un legado para el estado, la verdad. Muchachos, ¿qué les parece si vamos a cantar una canción? Que cante la damita, ¿verdad? A ver. ¡Ay! Moni.
Muy bien, Moni.
Por un amor me desvelo y vivo apasionada. Tengo un amor que en mi vida dejó para siempre amargo dolor. Pobre de mí, esta vida mejor que se acabe no es para mí. Pobre de mí,
Ay, corazón,
pobre de mí.
no sufras más.
Cuánto sufre mi pecho que late tan solo por ti.
¿Y cómo sufro?
Por un amor he llorado gotitas de sangre del corazón. Me has dejado con el alma herida sin compasión. Pobre de mí, esta vida mejor que se acabe no es para mí. Pobre de mí,
Ay, corazón,
pobre de mí.
no sufras más.
Cuánto sufre mi pecho que late tan solo por ti.
¡Bravo! ¡Qué bonito! ¡Wow! Now, voy a invitar a Chefo, well, we call him Chefo. His name's Joseph. Todos los mariachis lo conocemos como Chefo, ¿verdad? He's going to explain something about the instruments, ¿verdad?
Yes, thank you. So back to the nicknames. Everybody has a nickname. It's something real commonly found in mariachi. My real name is Jose Santiago, but everybody knows me as Chefo. Anyways, I'd like to talk to you guys a little bit about the instrumentation that we use in the mariachi ensemble. And I'm going to start here with Larry Martinez. Does anybody know what this is called?
Remember from the previous lessons?
Okay, it's called a vihuela. Vihuela. Now, this instrument is unique to the mariachi ensemble. And I'm going to ask Larry to turn it around here so you can see the back of it. As you see, it's very similar to a guitar, but it has a hump in the back. We call it a joroba. And it's also 5 strings, unlike a guitar that has 6. And all these strings are nylon. So the play a little bit, Larry, so we can hear what it sounds like. Very nice, huh? So the purpose of this instrument, it gives us our chord structure, and he also provides us our rhythmic patterns and our rhythm. So it's a very important part of the mariachi. You will also see a classical guitar accompanied in the larger groups. And so that's the vihuela. Next here we have Chino's instrument, which is a bass guitar. And this one is called the guitarrón. And if I'll ask him to turn it around here, you can see that it's similar to the vihuela. It has the joroba on the back. And what that actually does is allows the sound to project forward through the sound hole. And I'm gonna ask him to play a little bit so you can hear it. Okay, now this is a little different than an electric bass in the sense that he's pulling two strings at once. For every top metal string he plays, he also plucks a nylon string on the bottom. So it's a real difficult instrument, and you'll notice that it does not have frets like a guitar. So it's very difficult to play in tune. But someone like him makes it look pretty easy, right? All right, and then as you all can see, we have a couple of violinists here. These are regular classical violins. And I'm gonna ask Moni to play something so you can hear what it sounds like. Okay, and I'm sure most of you are familiar with this instrument. If you guys are interested in playing like something like this, it's very easy for you to take a music program in the orchestra at your school or get private lessons. And so this is the violin. And a lot of people ask what's the difference between a fiddle and a violin. It's really the same instrument, but it's a different style of playing the instrument, okay?
I know the difference. A violin has strings and a fiddle has strings.
Yeah, what she said. Okay, next here we have a regular B-flat trumpet, which you guys often find in your marching bands or your concert bands. And you can also learn this instrument through the school system really easily. And I'm gonna have one of the trumpet players here play it so you guys can hear it individually. Yeah. So you can see the trumpets are very loud. The purpose of the trumpets is to give the mariachi projection, which you can tell it does very well. So both the violin section and the trumpet section provide melodic lines. We also do what's called fills, or what we refer to as adornos, which are little licks that happen throughout the song. We also do solo parts and lead parts. So all the instruments are very important in the ensemble. Another instrument that you might see in the mariachi is the harp, which is usually only in the larger show groups, but it's becoming more popular today. And like I had mentioned before, the guitar, which we don't have here. So that's a little bit about the instrumentation. These two instruments here are unique to the mariachi. And fortunately for you guys, there are programs now through the APS system where you can learn even these instruments. So hope you enjoyed the sound of those. And as we play these next songs, see if you can pick out the individual instruments as we play those.
Yeah, challenge, ¿verdad? Bueno, deja presentar esta canción que sigue. A ver, niños, agarren a sus papás, a sus hermanitos o a los que estén ahí con ustedes a bailar esta canción. Todo el mundo la sabe. En México le decimos el jarabe tapatío. In English, I think they call it the hat dance, ¿no?
Mexican
hat dance. And so, el jarabe tapatío, a ver, ahí le va, Tienen que bailar. thank you. Muy bien. ¿Bailaron? Did you guys dance? I'm sure you did, huh? Muy bien. Antes de que, before we move on, quiero preguntar, tú trabajas en una escuela, ¿verdad?
Sí, claro que sí.
A ver, arrímete para que les mande un saludo a tus estudiantes.
Saludo a mis estudiantes segundo grado, la escuela Albuquerque Bilingual Academy. Saludo a Mr. Jones también y a todos los compañeros de trabajo.
Muy bien, gracias. Sí, yo pienso que no hay nada más bonito que los estudiantes vean a sus maestros, ya sea, bueno, ya que no podemos estar ahí en el salón, por televisión o por internet o algo, ¿verdad? De alguna otra forma. Qué bueno que cuando le pregunté a Mónica, le dije, ¿te gustaría? Dijo ella, oh, sí, quiero para que me vean mis estudiantes. Yeah, it's the beauty of this thing, you know. Speaking of money, voy a preguntarle a Mónica que venga para que hable de algo.
Hi, everybody, and once again, hello to Chamisa Conejos. I'm excited to be here, and I just wanted to talk a little bit about music and the kind of joy that music can bring to your life. A song that we just played is really happy, a song that's fun to dance to. I hope all of you had the opportunity to dance either with a partner or by yourself. Get your feet moving. It's good physical activity, obviously, but the music is a universal language. And so the thing is, no matter where you're from, no matter what your home language is or what other languages you know, music is something that can express emotion no matter what language you speak. So music can make you feel a certain way. The song that I sang earlier, Por un Amor, it's a sad song. And so maybe it can make you think of somebody that you love or somebody that you miss. The song that we just played, Jarabe Tapatío, that's a fun party song. It's fun to dance to, it's fun to move around and just feel the music. And right now, I know times are a little bit difficult. You know, everybody's staying at home as much as possible. Some people have to go to work. They're essential workers. And so it's not easy to go out when everybody's saying there's an illness out there that people have to try to stay as healthy as possible from. But music is something that we can share with each other through the TV, over the internet, even just singing at home, humming your own tunes, making up your own words to songs and making up your own dances. And that's a little way to bring some joy into your life whenever you feel the need.
Muy bien. Gracias, Mónica. Gracias. Speaking of, she spinning off of that, I want to take it a little farther because she said the times that we're going through, ¿verdad? Está un poquito difícil la vida. Ya ven cómo estamos ahorita. We had to, this was the last resort, right? Para que nosotros les podamos llevar nuestra música. Pero quiero decirles que vamos a salir bien y que todo está bien y no se preocupen. Las familias están bien, estamos bien todos y vamos a salir juntos fuertes de esta pandemia, ¿verdad? Y ahora quiero cantar una canción que hicimos hace como 2 o 3 semanas o 4 semanas, ya no me acuerdo, con mi amiga Shelly Lay. Hi Shelly, shout out, mi compañera. Where are you? I don't know where you are. No, just kidding. No, this is all mariachi. Esta canción la hicimos and you guys sang with us. La cantaron conmigo. Era una canción que habla de alegría, ¿verdad? De que cantemos y no lloremos. La canción se llama Cielito Lindo. La cantan conmigo, ¿ok? Muchachos. ¿Andrés?
Cielito lindo, vienen bajando un par de ojitos negros, cielito lindo de contrabando. Ese lunar que tienes, cielito lindo, junto a la boca, no se lo des a nadie, cielito lindo, que a mí me toca.
¡Mamá, sigue! ¡Cántala!
Ay, 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 canta y no llores, porque cantando se alegran, cielito lindo, los corazones.
cielito lindo, su primer nido. Vuelve y lo haya ocupado, cielito lindo, bien merecido. Una flecha en el aire, cielito lindo, tiró Cupido. Y la tiro jugando, cielito lindo, y a mí me he herido. Mamá, cántala. Ay, 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 canta y no llores,
Porque cantando
se alegran, cielito lindo, los corazones. Otra vez, one more time. Ay, 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 canta y no llores,
porque cantando
se alegran, cielito lindo, los corazones.
Sí, señor. Muchas gracias. Thank you. Muy bien. A ver, bueno, vamos a hablar. Voy a invitar a mi amigo Joseph que venga a hablar algo de la historia del mariachi.
Ah, muy bien.
Muy bien.
All right. Well, the history of mariachi. Mariachi goes back quite a ways, although nobody knows exactly when it was originated. We do know that there are records as far back as 1850, more or less, mentioning the word mariachi. Now, back then, the mariachis were a lot different. There were smaller ensembles. Some of the instrumentation was different. Their uniforms were different. They would wear something like linen, white linen, and loose clothing. And their instrumentation might be something like a harp, a violin or two, a guitarra de golpe, or a guitarrón sometimes. And so the origins, we know that it originated in west central Mexico in the region of Jalisco, Cocula, Michoacán, and the surrounding states there. But there's not a lot of documentation and history that's been written prior to the turn of the century. As it became more popular and started growing in numbers, the group started getting larger and the instruments started changing. They added stuff like the trumpets, which were later on in the probably early, I think, 1930s, 1940s. And more violin players, the harp, which made a comeback into the group for showpieces. And a little bit about the uniforms too. You'll notice that this beautiful, oops, sorry about that. This beautiful uniform that I have on. Does anyone know what it's called? This is a traje de charro. Traje de charro. Okay, so traje really just means a suit, and a charro is a horseman. Could be a cowboy, could be a ranch owner, a ranch hand. And so this uniform that we wear today that is standard was actually adopted from the Mexican cowboy or charro. So that's why we refer to this as the traje de charro. Now there are different types of traje. You'll see, notice mine has nice silver adornos here on the leg and the jacket and everything else. And this is called a traje de gala. And there's also different types. There's some that have real fancy hand-cut and hand-sewn suede patterns, which are greca, which is called greca. And there's others that are embroidered with silver and gold thread. So any of those combinations are used today, and they're very elegant, as you can see, but they're also very hot. So that's basically, in a nutshell, the history of mariachi. I can tell you that it's become really popular here in the United States, but not just here. It's heard all over the world now, thanks to the education. And the popularity began probably in the golden period, which is like the 50s and 60s, when it was real popular with the cinema, Mexican cinema. And it's pretty much just continued in through the turn of this century now with the education of programs like EPS has here in certain schools, and also mariachi conferences throughout the world, actually, more so in the United States and the Southwest United States, and now real popular again in Mexico as well. So if you guys are interested in mariachi, do a little research. Go to the internet. You'll be amazed all the information you can get. Tons of music to listen to, photos, videos, and everything else. or you can just watch the show over and over. Muchas gracias. Thank you.
And spinning off of that, I want to send a shout out to our students at UNM, porque también I have the pleasure of co-teaching with Monica at the University of New Mexico. We have a mariachi class, which is kind of, it's in the same right now, right? Everybody's like home and doing like through email and all that, through, what do you call it? Internet, distance learning, yes. But I want to send a shout out to all los Lobos, para nuestro amigo Roberto Lucero, Vichy Lucero, el director, gracias. Muchachos, los alazanes, ¿qué les parece? Get up and dance, ok. Sigue un sonecito para bailar.
¡Báilale, báilale!
Esa fue Las Alazanas. Yeah, which by the way, you can Google all these songs like in YouTube y ahí están todas, son dominio popular todas. Ahora quisiera mandar, through all the lessons that we've been doing, at least on my end, like with Shelley and all that, we always send shout outs to students, schools, los parents, families. But I think we need to send a shout out to all the teachers. Yeah, whether you are music, art, whatever you are, as long as you're a teacher, right now we're finding out it's not as easy as it seems to teach from home. I find it's difficult to me because I have two daughters, my wife works from home. My two daughters are on online classes, and sometimes we have to fight over the devices, the laptop, and a lot of times, and this happens everywhere, a lot of times I'm in a meeting and somebody's making noise, the dogs come in, it's not easy. So teachers también son unos héroes porque están haciendo todo lo que pueden. Yeah. Shout out, teachers,
bravo, bravo.
Maestros, felicidades a todos los maestros de todo el distrito, de todo el estado, de todo el país. Gracias por lo que están haciendo. No saben la ayuda que están dándole a sus niños, ¿verdad? Porque en esencia los maestros somos como la segunda familia de muchos niños, no de todos. Pero la escuela, donde van a la escuela, es donde los niños se refugian y hayan amistades y hayan cariño, ¿verdad? No todos los niños, hay algunos. Pero shout out to all the teachers. Entonces, I think we have like how many minutes? How are we doing? 12? 10? Okay, bueno, vamos a la devolver, ¿no? Quiero, muchachos, this song is very, very New Mexican, okay? Esta canción es bien nuevo mexicana. If you don't know it, you're not in New Mexico, okay? No, every New Mexican knows this song. Se llama Volver, Volver. You're gonna sing it with us, where it goes, y volver, volver. You'll hear it, okay? ¿Listos? ¿Verdad?
Un grito, papi.
¡Eso, mero!
Este amor apasionado anda todo alborotado por volver. Voy camino a la locura y aunque todo me tortura, sé querer. Nos dejamos hace tiempo, pero me llegó el momento de perder. Tú tenías mucha razón, le hago caso al corazón y me muero por volver. A ver, everyone. Y volver, volver.
Recio.
A tus brazos otra vez. Llegaré hasta donde estés. Yo sé perder, yo sé perder. Quiero volver, volver, volver.
¡Grito! Y no vuelves porque no quieres. Eso. Can you throw a grito? ¿Se pueden echar un grito? A ver.
Nos dejamos hace tiempo, pero me llegó el momento de perder. Tú tenías mucha razón, le hago caso al corazón y me muero por volver.
Everyone.
Y volver, volver.
Even louder.
A tus brazos otra vez. Llegaré hasta donde estés. Yo sé perder, yo sé perder. Quiero volver, volver, volver.
Muy bien. Bravo.
Gracias.
Moni's going to speak about a very important subject.
Hello again. So you might have noticed I'm a little outnumbered here on the stage. There's all these men and just me. That's not uncommon in this genre. A genre is the type of music. So that's enough out of you. So I just wanted to speak a little bit on being female in a mariachi, and we can always use more. I need some help standing up to these guys because I tell you, I got my work cut out for me. So I'm talking to all you APS mariachi groups out there. If you're a female, keep practicing. We need more females in the professional circuit, so come on up. We're ready for you. I also happen to play professionally with an all-female group that's based out of Los Angeles called Mariachi Nuevo Mujer 2000. So if you'd like to look us up on the internet, we have some videos playing at Hollywood Bowl. We're a fairly new group. It's a rebranding of a group that they stopped playing as a group, and so we've reformed, brought in some new members, and that's our group now. So yeah, this is a male-dominated genre of music. It's definitely traditional to be a male mariachi, but I'm fortunate enough to have been brought into the professional circuit here in Albuquerque and to have had the opportunity to play with these talented gentlemen. I use that term loosely. But But you know, we really become a family being able to play every weekend together, and the road trips that we take and airplane trips, whatever, our practices together. We're together sometimes more often than we are with our own families. And so to work this tightly in a professional group, it's definitely an opportunity and a privilege. So I'm very thankful for that, and I look forward to seeing more women coming up and joining the professional circuit as mariachis.
Muy bien. Yeah, me la ganó. I was gonna say that. I was saving that. This girl, oh my God, she's very talented. Look them up, Mariachi Nuevo Mujer 2000 en YouTube. Están donde quiera. They're, oh my God. Saludos muchachas, by the way, a las muchachas. They're from all over the country, no? El Paso, California. Where else?
Las Vegas.
Las Vegas. Amazing, amazing.
Austin.
Female, yes, gracias. Muchachos, what about another New Mexican song? Flor de las Flores. A ver, muchachos, everybody knows this song, okay? ¿El sol? Gracias, thank you, muchas gracias. So we have like 4 minutes. Muy bien. Bueno, creo que tenemos tiempo de hacer una más y luego la despedida, ¿verdad? Entonces, muchachos, ¿qué les parece si echamos de colores? You guys know the colores, right? Remember, we did it a couple weeks ago. Cántenla conmigo, ¿eh? Bueno, muchachos, muchas gracias. Creo que tenemos como un minuto, ¿verdad? ¿Medio? ¿Como 2? Bueno, pues pienso que ya llegamos al final de esta transmisión. Créanos que nos quedamos con ganas. Siempre nos quedan ganas de seguir tocando, ¿verdad? Bueno, no siempre. Sí. Well, especially now that we know that our students are watching us, ¿verdad? Y muchas familias de Nuevo México, de otros estados. Creo que estamos en África también, ¿verdad? ¿Lo están pasando en África también? Sí. Nairobi. Shout out. Amigos, saludos para todos. Pues muchas gracias. You guys want to say something? Just a goodbye para los niños.
Yeah, just a quick shout out to the students from George I. Sanchez, which is where my son goes. Saludos.
A ver, muchachos. Para la raza de Española, I know you want to say that, right? Española, New Mexico is in the house, ¿verdad? Daniel, tus estudiantes de, ¿cómo se llama tu escuela?
Albuquerque Bilingual Academy.
Albuquerque Bilingual Academy, muy bien.
Chamisa Elementary.
Oh, muy bien. Shout out.
To everybody.
Ah, muy bien. Shout out to
the
Gusti
restaurants.
Rivas. Yeah, Gusti, su sobrino de él. Pues muchas gracias. Thank you all for being tuning in again. Muchas gracias. Thank you for joining us today. We're at home with APS. Esperamos que haya sido de su agrado y que quedaron con muchas ganas de seguir cantando. Gracias.
Bye, gracias.
Bye-bye.